Hi all, and welcome back to another episode in my hard landscape design series. In today's video we're going to talk about all things limestone. So as I mentioned last time, they are both sedimentary rocks, but unlike sandstone, which is made up of compaction of years of sand weighed under and crushed to form a stone, limestone is made up of calcium carbonate. And the exciting thing about limestone, and this is the bit I've been really excited about the most, is generally speaking within limestone you will get to see fossils appear within it. So this is an annonite fossil. Now this is the fossil itself, and you can see it is kind of white, but within limestone you will see occasionally fossils will occur in the print, and it's just an amazing little detail. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, sandstone does generally tend to be quite porous. Limestone is still porous, but not to the same porability, if that's a word. I'm not sure it is. Yes, don't get me wrong, limestone will still absorb water, but not as quickly as sandstone would, and that makes it slightly less maintenance in regards to how kind of maintenance heavy sandstone might be. So let's talk cost. Limestone, I'm going to be honest, is going to be up there in the price bracket. So I don't get to see many hard landscape designs, especially in Northern Ireland, done with limestone. They're very few and far between. I can't speak for mainland UK, but I do know from trips to London, I have seen it used, and it honestly, it looks stunning. So if your budget allows it, I would consider limestone as an option. Personally speaking, just because I'm such a dinosaur geek, as I mentioned about the annonites, I was a big, I was the dinosaur kid, so like Postosuchus, Coelophysis, Diplodocus, those were all my favourite dinosaurs. That's how much of a geek I was. But yes, that is just one of the luxuries, I suppose, that you get within a limestone finish. So another limestone versus sandstone characteristic is sandstones, as I mentioned, depending on where they're quarried, can variably change in colour. Limestones will not give you that luxury as such, so you are going to notice there's going to be less colour options within limestone. They always are going to be very pale buffs, very pale creams, very pale greys, sometimes a slightly dark grey, but even when I say a dark grey, it's still quite a pale grey. So if you are looking for a natural stone that gives you more colour, or maybe, I don't know, you have a natural stone property, sandstone might be the better one for you, just if you are looking for more colour variables. Limestones are going to be, it's quite a restrictive palette when it comes to colour. That is just the nature of them. Now, something that sandstone and limestone will both give you, and I am going to mention this in my concrete and my porcelain videos, is the downside with porcelains is they cannot give you bull-nosed edges, and that means if you're looking to do a cantilever step, or you're having maybe a raised patio and you kind of want the flag at the end maybe to just sort of jolt out maybe into soft planting or something, you're always going to look at an exposed edge, or because porcelain's a tile, you're always going to see that exposed edge. So the joy of limestone and sandstone is because they're natural stone, the colour goes the whole way through, so you get that colour the whole way through, and depending on the stockist that you're buying them from, or where they're being quarried from, or if they have a stonemason on site, some of the flags within the sandstone and limestone ranges might come with bull-nosed edges, and that just gives you that luxury of having that lovely curvature at the end. So if you did want to do that cantilever step, or just that like kind of slightly raised patio with maybe a balustrade around the side, it just gives you that luxury. Again, as I mentioned, if your budget allows it, honestly, limestone is a stunning product. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks great with soft planting, and it really can fit into any scheme. It can be up there in the very contemporary schemes, and it can be in with the really traditional older properties. So honestly, limestone is a stunning one. In my next video, we're going to talk all things clay and clay pavers, so please join me then. But in the meantime, thank you for watching.